Hello, my YouTube family. Welcome back. Today we have a collective message. This is a collective tarot reading, so not a collective confirmations if you're familiar with my channel. If you're not familiar, if you're new here, don't mind that. Okay. Collective confirmations is another version of readings that we do here on my channel, so if you're interested, go check that out. But you're here for a reason, so we are going to get into this collective message. It was very urgent. Spirit told me there's something more going on here. Okay. I had this very restless feeling. It's very late where I live right now, and I couldn't even begin to go to sleep because, like, I don't know, Spirit was just calling me to do a reading. I'm like, I really don't want to do a reading. It's late. I'm tired. But I couldn't go to sleep. I couldn't even get physically in the bed. So very urgent. Please make sure you like, comment below how this reading finds you, how it helps you, and if there's anything I can do as a reader and as a spiritual advisor to help you through this. I do feel like it's a very heavy energy. But let's go ahead. We'll start with our What's the Vibe cards and get the vibe. Be sure to subscribe as well. We are almost at our second giveaway, our second subscriber goal, so definitely do that. We're super excited to see the family grow, okay? All right, let's get into it. So we have blocked and possibilities. Okay, so we have the blocked card. Interesting. These did come out in the reverse, so we will keep that in mind. So Spirit's definitely telling me here, when it comes to whatever this is specifically for you, you know how the channel message was there's something more? Spirit's definitely telling me it's not that you have blocked off all of your possibilities or all of the opportunities that, you know, could have been. It's that if those opportunities and possibilities were for you, they would have been accessible. You don't have to fight and push and force and scrape to get to something that you want if it's meant for you, okay? And now, that's not to say that everything in life comes easy. It's not to say there are some things that you do have to work hard for and push for. You're gonna know, though, the difference. You feel the difference. There's a difference between, you know, going through something and Spirit calling you to be resilient, and going through something and it's not resilience, it's you being, what's the word? Oh, stubborn. Okay, so that is what I'm picking up from my collective here. Spirit's definitely saying here, someone, if this isn't you, I do feel like for some of you this is you, but for a lot of my collective here, there's someone else who you have cut off, and maybe you've been reminiscing. Maybe you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Like, did I make the right decision, or did I make up my mind too quickly, or am I really being the bad guy here by putting up these walls? Okay. We have the Two of Wands here. Spirit's telling you if it's not right for you, then change it. However, I do feel like Spirit's kind of encouraging you to see things from a broader point of view. Take a step back, get a bird's eye view, and ask yourself, if I were to go back in time and change these things, would it get me any closer to living the life I really want? And this could be a relationship for a lot of you here. This could be quitting a job and then being like, oh my God, why did I do that? Now what's going to happen? Maybe you broke up with someone, or you decided to take a break from someone. Maybe you move out of the home. Whatever this was for you, it was big and it was significant. But maybe you're having second thoughts. Maybe you're having doubts. Maybe you're starting to regret some things. And Spirit's wanting me to come in. Spirit's stopping me from getting my sleep. Spirit's waking me up. Because I did kind of get some messages this morning similar. So Spirit's calling on me to bring you this message, because in this process of blocking things and cutting things off, you've almost cut off your divine connection to Spirit. So Spirit's like, hey love, with this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy in the Two of Wands, we really want you to see and understand that yes, the same way you have the power to block and stop and cut things off, you have the power to open doors. You have the power to walk towards new opportunities as well, not just waiting for them to come to you. Okay, my collective, so that's what I have coming out here. There's something more going on here, more than meets the eye. What else do we have coming out? The Star card. Okay, so the Star card tells me here, when it comes to whatever this is, whatever this more is for you, it has a lot to do with your hopes and your dreams. And I know we were just talking about your possibility, or your perception of possibility. Spirit really, really, really wants you to understand. Let me put these in reverse. They did come out in reverse, and Spirit just told me to put them in reverse. You have to understand, when you intentionally block off your energy from certain things, that is you making a emotional, mental, physical, maybe spiritual decision. This is not the direction that I'm going in. So if you cut something off or someone off, or you block something from your energy and you're still thinking about it, you're still pulled towards it, or you're still conflicted for some reason, you really have to take it back to your faith. You really have to take it back to the hope, the dream, the goal. Is this something that's, that feels like I need it to succeed? I need it to reach the point that I want to reach? Or do I just feel like this is the version of me that's safe, that's comfortable, that's having these thoughts of regret or having these thoughts of doubt? Okay. Collective. Okay. So we have the Six of Swords coming out as the very last card. And of course it's kind of like glared, but the Six of Swords, I almost want to say, like, what else can I say? That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here, not because it's just that easy, right? That's not what I'm saying. But sometimes things don't have to be easy to be simple. And that's where you are. Commit, baby, commit. There's nothing wrong with changing your mind. But once you make up your mind, or once you make a decision, don't be so quick to give up and give in, okay? I still feel like there's something hidden, there's something bubbling. There's some part of this that is illusioned to you. And with the Six of Swords, they're definitely saying, if you find yourself back in the same boat with the same people doing the same things, falling back into those same safe, comfortable habits, you're going to find yourself going backwards naturally, okay? So continue to push forward, continue to look at the future version of you, continue to think about, this is like Aquarius energy, Pisces energy, thinking, very forward thinking, very connected to the next phase. Rather than this fire sign or air sign energy, which is, yes, very in the negative, right? Very worried about the present moment, overthinking about the future or the present or the past. You did what you did because you felt like that was the best thing to do. Period. And if you weren't meant to do those things, you wouldn't have done them. You are exactly, hey, hello, let me make sure I got your attention. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Seriously, I mean that. Like, if I were to look at a clock of your life, okay, if I pulled up your astrological chart, I could probably find exactly where you are right on time, okay? You're not behind, you're not 10 steps ahead, even if you feel that way. You're exactly where you're meant to be. All right? Have no fear, have no doubts, okay? Let me get one more. What energy? Let's see, Spirit, what energy can my collective tap into? Distance. Okay, so again, this Aquarius energy, Spirit's wanting you to emotionally distance yourself from the outcome, from this manifestation. You have become so wrapped up emotionally in what it is that you've separated yourself from, or that you need to separate yourself from, that you're not even actually separated. So do a cord cutting, okay? Contact me, send me an email. I've done not many cord cuttings for others, but plenty for myself, and for, not paid cord cuttings, like privately. So it's something I'm experienced with. Don't be afraid if you're not experienced and you're like, I don't want to do that. Contact someone who can. It's a great way, especially if you have the means to do it repeatedly. It's a great way to separate your energy when you've already separated yourself, maybe emotionally or physically. If your mind is still on them, or your energy seems to continue to fall back or pull back, it's a great way. Okay, so distance yourself when you can, especially from these things that you've already separated from, or you should be separating yourself from. Okay? I love you. I appreciate you. Very urgent message, a little bit of a quicker one, but gotta do what I gotta do. So definitely comment below. Let me know how this helped you, and what topic do you want me to talk about next? I mean, I love you. I appreciate you. Make sure to subscribe, and I can't wait to see you either in a private booking, link below, or right back here on my YouTube channel. I love you. See you.